Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sean and this is Just for Parents, your sneak peek into what your student will be learning about this week during their small groups. And just a quick update, we are not having in-person meeting this Wednesday night. We had a Christmas party originally planned, we're not going to be doing that. We're postponing it for a different date. There's just a lot going on this week. We got recitals and mandatory school events and finals and a spike in COVID numbers. There's just so much going on that we felt like, you know what, we want everyone to be at this party. So we're going to postpone it for a date that makes sense for as many people as possible. So just keep an eye open for that. We'll have an update on that soon. But we are having a Zoom call this Wednesday at 6 p.m. for the students who can meet up digitally. I'll make sure to include the link in the email that I send to parents every week, plus any social media stuff. I hope your student can make it to that. But this week's talk will really be a formal invitation for your students to experience who Jesus is for themselves. During this whole series, we've looked at examples in the Christmas story of how people were invited to see who this baby Jesus was for themselves, like the shepherds, or even Joseph and Mary, who were promised that this isn't just any baby, this is God in the flesh, God with us, and that even in their life, they're going to have an opportunity to experience who God was for themselves. And as we finish up this series, we end it with a real invitation. Regardless of what their background is, maybe they've been in church all their life or maybe they're new to church, we're going to ask them what would it look like if they had a real experience with who this Jesus is that we celebrate during Christmas. And as parents, I think this is something that we have to be reminded of. We have to walk that careful line that we're not telling our kids what they have to believe. We want to share our experience and we want to share what we believe with our kids, but we have to have that careful balance of not telling them what they have to believe. Because when it comes down to it, their relationship with God is between them and God. And it's going to be up to them to decide what they're going to do with this person named Jesus. So what that may mean for us parents is that we continue to give our kids opportunities to engage in that invitation that God is giving them. And that could be bringing your kid to church, bringing them to youth group meetings, praying as a family, doing devotions and reading the Bible together as a family. And I don't know what that may look like for your family, but these are just a couple examples of how we can make sure that our kids have opportunities to engage in that invitation. And the second thing we can do as parents is give our kids room to ask questions. Open a dialogue about who God is and who Jesus is and who they are. Give them things to think about and make sure they feel comfortable coming to you with doubts and questions. And maybe as a parent you feel like you're not quite there to have those type of conversations, and that's fine. That's why we have student small groups on Wednesday nights. We want to be intentional about giving our students a space where they can have these type of conversations, ask questions, have doubts, and wrestle with them in a safe place. So as we go into the Christmas season, really the greatest gift that we can give our students is opportunity. An opportunity to know Jesus more and take the next step in their spiritual walk. So thanks for watching this week's Just for Parents. Have a great week and have a Merry Christmas. Peace.